judges are lamenting the non-payment of the allowances on time, revealing they have several months of the allowances in arrears. According to President of the Association of Magistrates and Judges, Justice Henry Kwofie, these allowances form an important part of their conditions of service and called on government to honor this obligation. Justice Kwofie, who spoke at the annual conference in Accra, explained that at the rate at which prices of goods and services are going up, it is necessary to pay these allowances on time so it does not devalue.
Allowances of judges and magistrates are paid on time. My predecessors, at every single conference, the issue of the payment of allowances seems to be raised by whoever speaks, any of my predecessors as president of the association. And I cannot escape that topic as well, because as I speak, I am told that the fuel allowance for the first quarter was released only last week to the Judicial Service. Last week. First quarter is January to March. So I cannot even begin to talk about second and third quarter. As for fourth quarter, don't start thinking about it. I think that this is very, very necessary, and the situation where we always have to fight. You will recall, my lords, that even this year, some previous allowances outstanding from last year were paid. And that was because of the instrumentality of the Chief Justice. We had to be virtually dragging the Chief Justice before eventually the ministry released funds. The ministry released funds for the payment of those allowances. I think that situation is not acceptable. Allowances are part of our remuneration, and we are entitled to it, and it must be paid and paid promptly, especially taking into consideration the recent increases in the price of fuel and petroleum products. We cannot escape talking about this issue. And we think that the authorities do take this matter very, very, very seriously.
Well, Justice Henry Kwofie also raised concern about some courthouses which are in a deplorable state across the country and called on government to fix it. He mentioned that he appreciates the investment in judges' accommodation, among others, but said there's more that must be done.
The association has taken note of the recent infrastructural development that are being undertaken by the government through the District Assembly's Common Fund. And these include the construction of 20 townhouses for Court of Appeal judges, which have been completed in Kumasi, and I'm told it's due to be commissioned in the middle of October this year, so that judges of the Court of Appeal, so that there will be no need for judges of the Court of Appeal to be trekking from Accra to Kumasi and some flying to Tamale and other places. These bungalows townhouses come with amenities including swimming pools. That is for those who know how to swim. Swimming pools, tennis courts, and a bar. We are going to draw the attention of the authorities while carrying out this infrastructure development of the very deplorable situation of the Cape Coast Court Complex. The association has decided that we would drum home this point about the deplorable condition of the Cape Coast Complex. I happened to have gone there in June. I was passing through to the western region on a day when it was raining. And I just thought I should pass by and see one of my colleague judges. It was raining. And of course, I've been there several times, and I know that it's in a very deplorable condition, but I never knew that it was to this degree. I don't want to bore you with what I saw. You may not like it, but it was very, very unacceptable. And I would want to say that the Cape Coast Court is not fit for the purpose for which it was built. and something urgently needs to be done about the Cape Coast Court, because it is not even safe for the judges and the staff who work in that building. I will also add that there's also the issue of an abandoned High Court complex at Wa, which has also been left uncompleted for a long time. And this must also be brought to the attention of the authorities. While they are carrying out this extensive development, 100 courts are a lot, but Cape Coast needs specific attention, and I want to draw. As for the 100 courts, we are very grateful. We will ask for more.
Meanwhile, the Chief Justice, Kwofie Niniebua, has charged judges to play a role in safeguarding the cyber rights of citizens and treat all who come before them equal under the law.
I urge you, colleague judges and magistrates, to be particularly abreast of emerging issues surrounding cybersecurity and be alert to protect victims of cyberbullying and other cybercrimes, particularly children and the vulnerable in the society. There are indeed exciting times ahead, and we all must take advantage of the innovations to give our compatriots nothing but the best in justice delivery. We should also be mindful of our judicial oath to ensure absolute fidelity to the rule of law and to work without fear, favor, affection, or ill will